Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. You remember that Hiroshima and Nagasaki were bombed by the Americans with atomic bombs in 1 second, another second, both of them about 200,000 people or something like this, civilians. Now, that was a war crime in using any kind of definition you want to use. Killing civilians for no reason that can be qualified. I mean, you can weasel your way out left and right, but it's not going to work. So we know those two incidents, and now we have Russia Today bringing an expert telling us that the explosive power used in Gaza in a month is greater than the ones from Hiroshima. So the atomic bomb that was dropped on Hiroshima, Japan, in the 6th of August 1945, has less power of destruction than the explosive power used by Israel in Gaza. Well, just think about it. Have you ever seen pictures of Hiroshima? Here is the article from Russia Today, 1st of December 2023. More explosive power used against Gaza in a month than on Hiroshima. Israel's offensive against Hamas has also been deadlier than years of US assaults on Afghanistan and Iraq, according to a UN report. So this is not anti-Semitic, this is a fact. And this is a fact according to a report. So nobody should be upset about the facts. Now they have implications, and if you don't like the implications, maybe you have to change not the facts, but whatever actions determined the facts to exist. So artist Steve Sweeney takes a look at the overall statistics from Israel's relentless assault on Gaza as it seeks to eliminate the military group Hamas. The damage sustained by the Palestinian enclave has already been described by the United Nations as, and I'm quoting, the darkest chapter in Palestinian history, unquote. According to a new United Nations report, the combined explosive power unleashed by the Israel Defense Forces in Gaza since October 7 already exceeds that of the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima by the US at the end of World War II. The Palestinian death toll is now higher than the count following several years of US strikes on Afghanistan and Iraq. The Israeli bombardment, okay, you're supposed to memorize this right here, and I'm not going to read it. So, the first thing would be what? Stop the garbage. Stop doing this. I don't think by any, I don't know how to put it, measure that using this much, I'm not in the field obviously over there, I don't know what's going on, but you hear about this power that is unleashed over a small territory, highly, densely populated. You can tell them to leave the house, but why should they leave the house? Imagine the Americans would have told the Japanese, leave the house. In, I don't know, half an hour, Japan, we're going to detonate an atomic bomb. And who didn't, that's on them. I don't think that is right. Do you think it's right? It is like, for instance, they also claim that Hamas keeps them over there as human shield against their will. But then that means they can't leave, some of them, because basically they say we didn't kill anybody, but we killed anybody. We didn't kill anybody knowingly, a civilian, but these civilian casualties are because Hamas keeps the population over there as human shield, therefore not my fault. Now, again, I would use the same logic in a standoff, police standoff with a guy who robbed the bank. I'm not implying Israel is this or Israel is that. Just use this logic for the purpose, intellectual purpose. And let's say the police shows up and then one of the robbers comes out with one hostage right? Holding it and say, well, give me the helicopter, I'm going to shoot this, or let me pass, or something, otherwise I'm going to shoot the victim. So this is, let's say, Hamas, and this is a Palestinian human shield. And then over there is the honest, peace-loving country of Israel. Now, according to these guys, even if, and the police officer says, hey, victim or whatever, civilian, I'm going to shoot, you better leave. And the victim says, well, can't you see it? He holds me against my will. Oh, is he? Pop, 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 pop. This is the justification I see. Well, we ask you to leave. They hold you over there against your will, right, as human shield, but we're still going to bomb them. Why? Because you see victims, you see civilians, you see children blown up. So if the children is collateral damage in a war, then it doesn't mean that the collateral damage has to be only, due to direct bombardment. Could be a different kind of collateral damage, but it's a tragedy what happened in Israel, and it's a tragedy what happens obviously in Gaza right now. So stop that, and if you have a problem with Hamas, you gotta take them one by one. Otherwise, the Russians can finalize the war in Ukraine, or the special military operation, just by dropping 1 or 2 atomic bombs, and that would be it. No more people, problem solved. Do you think that's right? Of course it's not right. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.